Thank you for that warm introduction. You've made me feel very old today. Assalamu alaikum. I would like to welcome you all to this event, 16 Days and Beyond. Although tomorrow, International Human Rights Day, marks the end of the 16 days of activism to end gender-based violence, it's really important that we do not lose momentum in our struggle to end violence against women. It's a great pleasure to see representatives of government, of civil society, media, donor agencies, and also victims here today. You all have a significant role to play in helping to end violence against women in Pakistan. Violence against women is not a phenomenon specific to any one part of the world. It is prevalent across the globe and continues to persist as one of the most heinous, systematic and prevalent human rights abuses in the world today. It is now recognised as a violation of women's rights and a global problem of epidemic proportion that impacts both economic and social development. Although substantial progress has been achieved in raising awareness of the scale of the problem, it still exists in disturbingly large numbers in all parts of society. The UN Commission on the Status of Women has reported that at least 1 in 3 women globally will suffer some form of violence in her lifetime. Let's just pause to think about that for a second. 1 in 3 women globally. I mean, that means that everyone in this room knows someone who's suffered violence. It places a great responsibility on all of us to do something about that. And I have to say that my staff are looking worried now because I'm sailing off piste and not following my script. But it did make me think about my role as a leader of DFID in Pakistan. I mean, it makes me wonder whether I'm doing enough to give attention to these issues in our programme in Pakistan and whether I should be doing better. I mean, and today I'd like to commit to doing better. I mean, it makes me think about my role as a father. I have 2 sons and 1 daughter. Just reading the script in the way here in my vehicle, I was thinking, have I spoken to my 2 sons and my daughter about these issues? I mean, I'm ashamed to tell you today that I have not, but I will commit to you that I will have that conversation with my kids. It's something that I need to put right. And I really encourage everybody to start that dialogue in their families about these issues. And it did make me think about my role as a brother. I mean, I have a sister in the UK who has suffered from domestic violence. I wonder whether personally I gave her enough support. I think the real answer to that is I probably didn't. I mean, today I commit to do much better with the own members of my family who have suffered from this issue. So I mean, I just wanted to say that on a personal note. I mean, I think that's really important. I mean, we've all got a responsibility here. I'm certainly not doing good enough. I commit to doing better. I'm going to get back onto my script now, guys. So 1 in 3 women globally suffer from some form of violence in their lifetime. We are all painfully aware of the devastating impact that violence against women has on individuals, on families, communities and countries. It has enormous social and economic costs, undercuts the contribution of women to development, peace and security, and poses a serious threat to the achievement of the internationally agreed development goals, including the MDGs. Each day, we are reminded that nowhere in the world is a woman safe from violence. It is prevalent in rich and poor countries, in rural and urban areas, in situations of conflict and in peace, and in the aftermath of natural disasters. Again, let me just give you a few shocking global statistics. Worldwide, 1 in 5 women will become a victim of rape or attempted rape in her lifetime. Violence against women is a major cause of death for women between the ages of 15 to 45. The annual worldwide number of honour-killing victims may be as high as 5,000 women. Up to 130 million women have suffered from genital mutilation. I just want to say something specific about the situation in Pakistan. Now, in Pakistan, violence against women manifests itself in many different forms. There's been over 4,000 cases of violence against women were reported in Pakistan in the first half of 2009. The highest number of incidents were reported in Punjab, over 3,000 cases, followed by Sindh, 835 cases, NWFP, 327 cases, and Baluchistan, 174 cases. The most common cases of violence against women were of abduction, murder, rape, suicide, honour killings, followed by sexual assault, stove burning, acid throwing, giving away of girls as compensation, custodial violence, torture, trafficking, child marriage, incest, threats of violence and sexual harassment.